Welcome back, my nights. Today we are going to be diving into a music title today, and let's be real, just by the title, you already know who I'm about to talk about today. So please just sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for 7K. You guys mean so much to me, and if anyone's new here, welcome to the squad, and make sure to join the kingdom of cartoons. And yeah, let's get into it. Now I'm gonna start us off by saying I like music, okay? I don't stick to one genre of music, but I like many types of music, and some of my main artists are, yes, it's Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator, and a couple of underground artists like Simpra, Josiah, Scarlord, Ghostmane, and anyone from underground to SoundCloud era, and so on and so forth. But today we're gonna be talking about an artist that I used to like, and people are still trying to like defend him and say his music's good. I personally think his music's good, so let me just get into it real quick. We're gonna be talking about Drake. Now here's the thing about Drake. Here's the thing about me. I stopped liking Drake before the beef. I believe around 2022, whenever he dropped Her Loss and I believe it was Her Lost and the Honestly Nevermind. Now, here's the thing about me and music. I'm not sure, well, if y'all seen it, but not too long ago, when Kendrick got to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. And personally, in my personal opinion, I am a big fan of Kendrick. Where I grew up, I'm originally from Inglewood, California, so I grew up on his music and a couple of other artists in LA. So my personal opinion, it was good. It was great. I got all the references, but one thing about it was I thought it could have been better. But we're gonna see it for another video. Now back on Drake. I stopped listening and liking Drake after Her Loss, because here's the thing, a lot of Her Loss did have a lot of hype, but for some people like me, I think it fell short because I would consider it a crappy album. Number one, the first reason why is the lazy lyrics and the overused themes, and Drake especially comes off uninspired, and a lot of his verses are like recycled material. It's the same thing over and over again. He brags about the same thing: wealth, woman, enemies, and has no new perspective. And it feels like it was just ongoing and through the motions, and rather just delivering something fresh. Another thing I didn't like about, I personally thought the album was kind of crappy, was because of the one-side collaboration. Even though it is a collab album with 21 Savage, it felt like a more featured artist than an equal partner, if you get what I'm saying. Drake dominated most of the songs, leaving 21 with bare minimum standouts. Like, it could have been so much of a stronger project if their chemistry was balanced like Drake says it is. I don't believe it is, though, personally. Another thing about this album is the weak production choices. Like, the beats, like, don't get me wrong, the beats were decent, but they were not groundbreaking. Like, it was nothing compared to either Savage Mode 2 or Honestly Nevermind, for the better or the worse. And what's crazy is that this album didn't even push any boundaries. Like some tracks felt genetic, making it easy to forget a few listens, though. Now, I could go on how much that this album was after I stopped liking Drake, but let me just get one thing clear, though. I think 21 personally carried Drake. No matter what song it is, 21 will always carry. I'm not deriding or nothing, but I'm just saying, bro. And I'm just going to give it, and could keep going on and on about this, so I'm just going to shorten it. The other reasons why I didn't like Her Loss was, I thought it was crappy because the corny and cringe moments, the lack of emotional depth, predictable and repetitive flows and sounds, too much filler, not enough standouts, forced toxic energy, overhyped and overwhelming execution, no cohesive vision. And my final thoughts is, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. But I feel like 21 should have got a better like stand-in than that, and that's one thing we're gonna get out the way. Now, I should keep going on and on and on why I don't like his album, but let's talk about recent Drake right now. Now, I understand Drake gets a lot of love, but he also catches a ton of hate, including from me. And here's why: people would call him either a punk, annoying, or a crybaby, and I agree with any of these too. Number one, he acts tough, but he really isn't about that life. Like, come on. Like, I see fake Mexican gangsters walking all around my school, but they act tough, and it really ain't about that life. Like, Drake loves to rap like he's a gangster, but like, let's be real. He was in Degrassi. He lived in a suburban lifestyle. He never really would be in the streets. Yet he still constantly talks about ops and shooters and be like he's a drill rapper. Like, let me give you an example. When his beef with Pusha T and Kanye were exposed, he talked really big, but he didn't want smoke. When Pusha exposed Drake's secret son, Drake didn't even try to respond with this. He was just playing victim. And another thing about it is that Drake's always crying about women, bro. Like, Drake is the king of heartbreak songs. Like, but after a while, it gets old and annoying. Like, every album, he's either complaining about women, not loving him enough, acting like he's over someone, but he's still hurt, or bragging about how rich and toxic he is, while still willing to be sad. Another one thing, fake friend energy. He hyped up The Weeknd, but then took his sound off and ran with it. See, let me get personal for a minute. That's one of the reasons why I stopped liking him, because he took people's music and then runs off with it. Like, he doesn't do it for the culture. He does this just because he's rich and he's Drake. Fake friend energy, man. Like, he was best friends with Kanye, but then switched up and started dissing him. He collaborated with the Migos, but then threw shots at Quavo and Offset later. It's like he only stays cool to people that benefit him, but once he's done, he this is them or ghosting. I'm gonna bring this back. The corny and cringy moments. Like, Drake tries way too hard to be relatable and cool, but sometimes it just comes off as cringe. Like, come on. Like, that one time he was patting his hair like a woman, or him just randomly adopting these UK and Caribbean accents like he's from everywhere. The Rich Baby Daddy song from All the Dogs, like, bruh. I now understand what Kanye was talking about. Runs from real beef, Drake loves to sneak diss, but then when things get serious, he backs down. Like, literally, like the Pusha T story of Adidion or whatever it's called. He dissed Kanye, but Kanye clowned him, and all of a sudden he wants to be peaceful, and he threw shots at Kendrick and other rappers, but never committed a full rap battle. Like, if you're gonna talk tough, if you don't back that up, like, bro, don't run and play victim. Tries to stay young forever. Drake is almost 40, but this dude acts like he's 25. He always hanging with young rappers, dating younger women, which is the reason why. And he's making music that feels like he's stuck in the past, and instead evolving like Jay-Z or Nas. Like, he keeps trying to stay trendy, and it makes him look desperate. Like, Drake is talented, no doubt, but he's also corny, annoying, and fake tough. And he plays with the victims. He's playing with victims. And it's like, everyone would tell me, oh, you're deriding Kendrick. Oh, Drake's not a pedophile. It's just random coincidence. Oh, Drake never really had any intentions with little girls or nothing. Oh, he never texted any girls in any sexual ways or romantically. Oh, wait.
We text all the time now. We just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. We went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, I can understand that you can't come back from this, Aubrey. Like, I used to think of you as like a pretty good artist, but now I'm like, I think 12, I was just like, bruh, I just can't with you. You can't, like, look, you can't make your own music. You get blamed under allegations for girls, death of rappers. You got beef with all these other rappers, and then you got one artist out here who's just killing you and killing you and killing you and killing you and killing you. That's what's crazy about it too, man. And I hope he knows that he is under a bunch of a center of controversy that's gonna label him a crybaby, and it is because his lawsuit over Kendrick, his settlement over iHeartMedia, his perception and the crybaby label, the allegations and predatory behavior. Look, this is the conclusion. Drake's controversies and his behavior. It's just like, come on. And then everyone's still trying to defend. Now let me get one thing straight though. Like the Not Like Us thing. Like after Drake just gets bodied, he took the legal route. And what happened? Drake dropped Not Like Us. Kendrick dropped Not Like Us. Drake got embarrassed. This was a cultural moment. Drake sues UMG and Spotify that they're artificially boosting his song that makes him look bad. Bro, first of all, you know how many people do not like you? Like let's be honest. Come on, like you can't dodge this. And on top of that, you try to drag the media for the promoting song apparently unfairly. And what makes him a crybaby? Hip hop is about competition. If you get this, you respond on wax, not a courtroom. Come on now. And instead of focusing on making a stronger diss track, he wasted energy on a lawsuit that makes him only look weaker. And the lawsuit ended up making Kendrick look like a winner and Drake just looked like a sore loser. Second thing, the allegations. What I just showed y'all was the Millie Bobby situation. And how old is Millie Bobby? 14. His history with young women. Apparently, he's dated many women who are just 18, who just turned 18. And another thing that Drake loves, besides the little girls, is playing the victim. Every time when he loses a beat, he calls out, acts like the whole world's against him. Brother, it's hip hop. When Pusha T, whether it's Pusha T exposing him, Kendrick out rapping him, or he's always trying to spin the narrative of instead of owning the L. The lawsuit Not Like Us is just a way of him running away from criticism, and instead of handling it like a rapper should. Now let me just get one thing straight. The new album about Drake and Party Next Door, PTD. I'm sorry, P&D. They recently dropped an album called Some Sexy Songs for You, which faced huge criticism about the subpar several factors that contribute to negative reception, like their lackluster effort for the vocal performances, their weak lyricism, and their repetitive, unimaginative production, the imbalanced collaboration, the unconvincing emotional delivery, the overextended track list with 21 tracks. Like, come on. This album's been criticized for the length. And in summary, y'all, like, they got weak lyrics and just everything else is just trash. In my opinion, for sure. Okay, now I'm gonna end this off with saying this. There's one more thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna need all these wannabe Kendrick fans to stop acting like Drake haters and stop acting like y'all real Kendrick fans. Like, take Kendrick's me out of y'all mouth. We understood that Kendrick has won this beef, no questions asked. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired of this. That's how tired I am of getting all this bullcrap. I'm not sure how much you guys have watched, have got tuned into Kendrick's music, but one thing I will say is just that the song that he dropped after, which people have been calling "Watch the Party Die," that is how much of a Kendrick Lamar song is gonna get. And y'all just upset that y'all can't gangsta two-step or crip walk to this stuff. And that proves a lot how much of a Kendrick fan you are not. Like, you were there for Not Like Us. Oh yeah, for sure you were there for Not Like Us. But you were not there for a song about me, I'm dying for the third. I forgot what the song's called. You weren't there for Element, you weren't there for Fear, you weren't there for Untitled. any of the other time songs. You weren't there for Element. You weren't there for God. You weren't there for Duckworth. You weren't there for any of those. You weren't even there for the Heart Part 1, Heart Part 2, 3, 4, 5. You are not there for. You are not a real Kendrick fan. Y'all became so-called Kendrick fans when this beef went on. He literally said in that song, I think it's time to watch the party die. Translation, get the hell out that man's crib. He's done making y'all dance for now. He's done with everything. He gotta think, what's he gonna do now? Okay? It just rounds it up so much right there with him. And I'm just so lost. And it's just crazy to me, you know, if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So I don't know how I'm gonna end this off, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, one more thing. There's this dude named DJ Academics. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of him, but he's on YouTube. I'm not gonna pull up any more images because this video is already taking too long. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. It's taking too long. So we're gonna start it with. I'm just gonna end it with. How am I gonna end this with? Yeah. He is not a real Drake fan, and he out here de-writing Drake. But there's a clip that's like his top song this year. The whole like last year, 2024 was Not Like Us. So get that part of the story straight. And yeah, that's how I'm finna end it off. This video, like I said, this video is getting too damn long. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. If you guys are new here, and if you guys have something to say about what I have, my voice opinion, y'all go ahead and comment. I don't care. I will love to argue. I would not mind arguing. Just thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for 7K. We're at 10K. You guys will get a fish reveal. 20K, possibly a mukbang. Let's see how this plays out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe to my channel if you're there, and join the community, join the kingdom, the Cartoon Kingdom community. Mean a lot to me. Mean a lot to a lot of people who was in my circle. And yeah, my name is Dreaded Knight. I stay medieval, my friends.